Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. B&B spoilers. Wedge between Brooke and Ridge Taylor's prediction has legs. The bold and the beautiful B&B. Spoilers document that Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, is her own worst enemy. Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Buddig, and Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McKinswood, agree. Brooke lived up to Taylor's tag while Ridge's other family members chatted at the Cliff House. The parallel conversation that Taylor and Steffi had hinted at a potential opening. If Hope Logan's, Annika Noel, alignment with Carter Walton, Lauren St. Victor, continues, then Brooke and Ridge will be at increasing odds. Ridge blames Hope for planting the takeover idea in Carter's mind, which isn't true. But Brooke is incapable of convincing Ridge otherwise. Brooke and Taylor's children have long been arguable proxies for the battle between both ladies for Ridge's heart. He's been married to Brooke an incredibly soapy 8 times, compared to only 2 with Taylor, and is with Lang's character now. While Ridge and Brooke aren't remarried, they are happy despite current developments severely testing their relationship bliss. Ridge cited Steffi's insight when she mentioned Hope having Carter's ear. She's in his heart and mind now, with Ridge's ultimatum about breaking from her being bitterly rejected. So the fight for control of Forrester Creations is on. Hope was out. She was fired from FC, and her line was dropped unceremoniously. Carter took that as an affront and is responding hard. Steffi was recently seen in some private moments where she felt self-satisfaction. Hope deserved what she got, which was the message. When Steffi called Hope a derisive term, Carter was taken aback, as Noel's character was not around to defend herself. Ridge's unwillingness to counter his daughter reinforces what Carter now believes. The Logans have gotten shortchanged through the years and deserve their due. Hope's seat at the table is restored because she has the ear of the man who may well become the legal manager of the Forrester family business. Taylor is not pursuing Ridge. Instead, she's waiting for Brooke to sabotage herself. Assuming the above happens is not far-fetched based on history and the current plot. So Taylor doesn't need to throw herself at Ridge and risk a recurrence of broken heart syndrome. The drama will build by the day if Justin Barber, Aaron D. Spears, cannot find the loophole Ridge anticipates in the legal paperwork that may give Carter control of FC. Ridge and Brooke's proxy fight about Hope will expand with that tension. Instead, she anticipates Ridge and Brooke breaking up. Taylor will be Ridge's natural north point by that point in the plot. B&B spoilers. Wedge between Brooke and Ridge. Taylor's prediction has legs. The ever-tumultuous love triangle between Ridge Forrester, Brooke Logan, and Taylor Hayes has taken a fresh, intriguing turn on the bold and the beautiful. As the battle for Ridge's heart continues to intensify, B&B spoilers reveal that the cracks in Ridge and Brooke's relationship are widening, and the rift may be too deep to repair. Taylor Hayes' prediction that Brooke and Ridge's bond may be permanently fractured seems to have some merit, and the groundwork is being laid for a dramatic shift in the dynamics of this iconic trio. For fans who have followed the saga of Ridge and Brooke's on-again, off-again love affair, the current developments might feel like history repeating itself. But this time, the tension surrounding their relationship is bubbling to the surface faster than ever before, and it looks like a real turning point may be on the horizon. The growing wedge between Brooke and Ridge. Brooke Logan has always been known for her fierce loyalty to her family and her passionate love for Ridge Forrester. But recent spoilers indicate that Brooke's world is being rocked by increasing doubts about Ridge's feelings for her. Despite the undeniable chemistry and history between them, Brooke's insecurities are being brought to light, especially as Ridge continues to spend more time with Taylor. It's not just a minor misunderstanding anymore. The friction between Brooke and Ridge is beginning to feel like a real and irreversible divide. Ridge has always been torn between the two women he loves. Brooke, the passionate woman who was once his one true love, and Taylor, the nurturing, steady presence who understands him on a deeper level. But recently, it seems that Ridge's heart may be leaning more toward Taylor, with every moment he spends with her seeming to strengthen their emotional connection. Taylor's prediction comes true. As Taylor has watched the drama unfold, she has been quick to point out the inevitable. She has predicted time and again that the bond between Ridge and Brooke will eventually snap, citing their repeated cycles of conflict and the emotional toll it takes on them both. With her years of experience and understanding of Ridge's heart, Taylor has always believed that Brooke's fiery and unpredictable nature would eventually be too much for Ridge to sustain in the long term. Interestingly, Taylor's predictions are beginning to hold water as Ridge becomes more visibly frustrated by Brooke's inability to fully trust him. Her concerns about his continued interactions with Taylor, especially as they team up on various Forrester business projects, have started to take a toll on their relationship. Ridge, on the other hand, feels increasingly misunderstood and unsupported by Brooke, leading him to question whether their love is still enough to bridge the ever-widening gap between them. Taylor's confidence in her own understanding of Ridge has only grown stronger as she watches the cracks in Brooke and Ridge's relationship deepen. It's clear that Taylor is not only prepared to be there for Ridge, but also believes that she might be the one who can finally offer him the peace and stability he craves. As the tension between Brooke and Ridge escalates, Taylor seems to be right in her prediction that the two might finally go their separate ways. Ridge's conflicted heart. Ridge's inner turmoil has always been a focal point of B&B. His heart has often been a battleground between his deep, passionate connection to Brooke and the steady, nurturing love he shares with Taylor. Throughout the years, Ridge has waffled between the two women, struggling to find his true happiness. However, recent developments suggest that the pendulum may be swinging more firmly toward Taylor. As B&B spoilers reveal, Ridge is beginning to see Taylor not just as the woman who once had his heart, but as someone who understands him on a deeper, more fulfilling level. Taylor has been by his side through thick and thin, and while their history has been fraught with its own challenges, there is an undeniable sense of peace when they are together. Taylor does not push Ridge in the same way that Brooke does, nor does she seem to harbor the same fears of losing him to another woman. There's a quiet confidence in Taylor's love for Ridge that has been missing from his relationship with Brooke for some time. Ridge's growing connection with Taylor is making it harder for him to ignore the fundamental issues in his marriage to Brooke. While he still loves her, the constant turbulence between them has created a sense of emotional exhaustion. It's this exhaustion that has led Ridge to begin questioning whether his love for Brooke is enough to sustain their marriage, especially when his connection with Taylor feels so much more serene and harmonious. Brooke's deteriorating confidence. Brooke Logan has long been the queen of confidence and self-assurance, but recent spoilers suggest that her self-belief is beginning to erode. As Ridge's attention has shifted more and more toward Taylor, Brooke has found herself battling feelings of inadequacy and fear. She knows that Taylor has always been a formidable rival in Ridge's heart, but seeing the connection between them grow stronger day by day has made her wonder if her place in Ridge's life is truly secure. Brooke's jealousy and insecurity are becoming more pronounced, and as Ridge grows distant, she is struggling to find ways to keep him engaged and invested in their relationship. The idea that Taylor might be the one Ridge truly needs, rather than her, is a hard pill for Brooke to swallow. The more she tries to assert her dominance in Ridge's life, the more she risks pushing him further away. Her inability to fully trust him and her tendency to mistrust Taylor are beginning to erode the foundation of their relationship. The final straw. As the tension between Brooke and Ridge reaches new heights, many B&B fans are wondering if there will be one final straw that causes their relationship to crumble entirely. Will Brooke's constant doubts and emotional distance push Ridge further into Taylor's arms? Or will Ridge's longing for peace and understanding make him realize that he can no longer live in a relationship filled with constant conflict? In recent weeks, Ridge has started to distance himself more from Brooke, spending longer hours with Taylor and confiding in her about his emotional struggles. With every shared moment between Ridge and Taylor, it becomes increasingly clear that their bond is undeniable. Brooke, too, has become more aware of the deepening connection between the two, and she's finding herself unable to escape the growing chasm between her and Ridge. While Ridge has yet to make a definitive choice between the two women, his emotional journey suggests that he may soon be forced to confront the reality of his relationships with both Brooke and Taylor. Will he choose the passionate, sometimes volatile love he shares with Brooke? Or will he finally give in to the calm, steady love that Taylor offers? Only time will tell, but it seems that Taylor's prediction of a permanent rift between Brooke and Ridge may indeed have legs. And when the dust finally settles, it's unclear who will emerge victorious. Brooke, the fiery force of nature who has captured Ridge's heart time and again, or Taylor, the woman who may finally offer Ridge the emotional peace he has long sought. One thing is for certain, the love triangle between Ridge, Brooke, and Taylor is far from over, and the drama is only just beginning to heat up. Fans will be watching closely as these three characters navigate the rocky road ahead, with the ultimate fate of Ridge's heart hanging in the balance.